Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltamar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition. Where we left off last time, we cleaned out the Shadow Thieves Guild, and then we took a boat to this new island where Spellhold is located. Bodhi followed through on her promise and has delivered us in sort of an arm's length of Arenicus. We'll get there at some point. Pirate Island is also known as Bryn Law, I believe. I guess we'll find out shortly.
Speak your mind.
Saman Havarian says, Mistress Bodhi does have a way of making her words cut you with their very vowels, A heart of gold, though only because it has been ripped from her chest and gilded such. If you feel that way, why did you help us? Your tone is very different now. Proper respect must be given to ensure future prospects. She knows well how I feel, and I doubt she trusts me any more than I do her. I merely broached the subject to test your own perceptions, to see if they are to my liking. They will do. The payment for my service was such that I worried about your nature. Enough of this for now. I must carry out my duties and see to your entrenchment within the town. Step close, for there are ne'er-do-wells at each turn. The tavern is the surest place to find what you need. Alright then. Lead the way, Saman. We're just going to follow him into Pirate Town. It's got a very neat aesthetic, sort of colonial era. Oh, looks like a bandit slash pirate decided to come take a look-see. He may have learned really quickly that that was a terrible idea, as he is now late for his next birthday. Maybe he has rich friends to resurrect him, though.
Herein you shall find what you need. I will go no further, lest I be recognized and harm your efforts.
The Vulgar Monkey Tavern should hold what you are looking for.
I shall return to my ship and leave you to whatever trials you must face. My best advice is to be polite to all you meet here.
Okay. Is that all the help you can give? I do not know this place at all. I have a name about this town that is not spoken in polite company. My presence would prove more hindrance than help. Wise thought dictates I return to my vessel and scan the horizon for anything that might prove troublesome. The vantage from my hammock is the best, I think. Bah, fine, leave us, as if we care what your reputation might be. I have half a mind to turn you into a slug and show you what I do with lackeys who fail me. Speak with Sanik inside. He has little love for me, but there is scant about this town that does not pass his notice. Okay, we'll go talk to him. There is one side quest in this town, I believe, which we will do if we meet up with the people involved. Let's talk to Sanik. Greetings, friend. I am Sanik. You must be fairly new to Bryn Law. Whom do I have the pleasure of addressing? I am Eltamar the Kitten Killer. I've just recently arrived from Athkatla. Welcome then. There will soon be a vacancy here in town, for I intend to leave at the earliest opportunity. I was told that you might be able to provide information for me. That depends on what it is you wish to know. I am but a simple merchant and trader. I wish to enter the asylum. I have reason to believe that a friend of mine is held there. Spellhold? I supply them with their basic needs, such as food and spell components. Some sort of magic is being planned for the place. The orders have recently increased manyfold. I need to gain entrance to the place. Do you have any idea how I might do so? Perhaps so, if the need is true. There is little to worry about, for I must vacate the town very soon. From what do you flee? Flee is not a word I like. It is merely a misunderstanding with a local guild mistress. My new wife and I shall take an extended trip until things settle. What in the... Is someone behind me? Yes, actually.
Yes?
What treachery is this? Who are you? Hello, Sanik. The Lady Galvena sends her greeting. She dislikes being crossed. You? The girl is free, and you have no claim on her. Leave us be. Free? Hardly. The lady will not brook her property being stolen. You shall pay for your theft. Speak not of my Claire as if she is an object. She is no longer Galvena's lackey. She is my love, and she is free of your foul touch. Ha! are romantic. Perhaps your death will serve some bard well. Oh.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool.
As for you, being friends of Galvena's enemies makes you her enemy too. Die, fools. You really didn't want to do that. Goodbye, assassin. By Umberly's teat, who does Galvena think she is? Assassinations in the vulgar monkey? That uppity wench? We almost had the information we needed. The assassin could have waited 10 seconds and we couldn't have cared less. Innkeep, what do you know of this man's death? What do you care? You've only just met him. That is my business. Who was the assassin and why did he perform this foul deed? If only to teach the woman to keep her affairs out of my tavern, I will tell you what I know. The assassin was sent by Lady Galvena, the mistress of the local Courtesan's Guild. You can see how, in a port full of sailors, such an undertaking would bring the woman power and wealth. So much is obvious. What disagreement did she have with Sanik? Sanik the fool fell in love with one of Galvena's girls, Claire, and she with him. He took her from the guild house and proclaimed her his wife. Galvena is the harsh woman. She considers the courtesans her property. She accused Sanik of theft, and he scorned her in public. The whole town knows of it. This, then, was Galvena's reply. I suspect that the girl Claire suffers even as we speak. Sanik was my contact in Bryn Law. Who else could tell me how to get into the asylum? If you're sure that Sanik knew how, then perhaps he told his young bride. I don't see how you can ask her, though. Where would they have taken her? The guild has a house on the west side of Bryn Law. Customers who pay well can conduct their business in a bedroom within the guild house. I suspect that Galvena has already taken the girl there to be punished. Is the place guarded? How would I enter? You could get in as everyone else does, as a paying customer. Galvena keeps both male and female courtesans for either taste. Failing that, you would have to kill several well-armed or well-trained guards. I also hear that Galvena keeps a pet wizard. Either way is foolish in my opinion. Is there anyone else that could tell me how to get into the spellhold asylum? Nope. Okay. Apparently same thing over again.
Yes.
We're gonna leave that junk on the ground.
On my honor.
I
Very well.
don't think that there's anyone else to talk to in here. Okay, who's Pirate Jimmy and Paul? I flounder and then I lobster, I flounder and then I lobster. But which, all my soul, I know she'd be swimming home to me. Someone is way drunk. Okay.
Yes.
Time to bail out of the tavern and go find this person. We're not going to go to Kaya's home yet. We do need to go there later on as part of our quest to get out of this place. So, I'm not going to go into Kaya's home. Aston says, "Excuse me, sir. I didn't mean to bump into you. I gotta go." "Hold it, son. Why have you taken money from me?" "I'm sorry, sir. I gotta do it or he'll hit me again." "Explain yourself, boy. Who will hit you if you don't steal my money?" "I can't say, sir. I don't want to die. I gotta go." We'll find that out on our own if we have to. Guildhall. I think it's over here somewhere. Who are you two? I don't know who you are. We're on the west side of town, aren't we? Oh, there's the fest hall right there. Let's go see if we can find that boy,
As you ask.
because he took our 10 gold and I want it back.
Need something, stranger.
Keep moving, friend. I don't have time to talk. I'm waiting for my employees. Okay. Where'd that boy go with my golds? I guess he's not around anymore. Alright, fair enough. We will go into some of the houses and loot them at some point, but first let's go to the fest hall. Let's go get the information we so desperately need.
Hey,
Andante says, "You'll pay, you will. I'll see to it." I stand by me claims. A pox on your father's father if you think otherwise. I've never been so insulted in all my born days. You, sir, are a rotter. Stow it in your aft deck milksop. Gentlemen, if you please, I have 3 other duels to govern today, and I haven't the time for particulars of each. Quite alright from my standpoint. His commentary on my lineage demands blood, and his constant blathering demands me boot to his backside. I'll do you for that, right straight I will. Then bring your weapons to bear, gentlemen. I will duly record the outcome and prevent any investigation of impropriety. Huh? He means he'll make sure I don't get in trouble for killing your sorry posterior. That is the last I hear from your pompous tongue, I swear. Alright, let's watch the festivities.
You said something?
Who are you, random person named Callahan? Culture will defeat you loutish brutes each and every time. Well sported, sir. I shall have Desharik appraised of the results. Alright then. Apparently dueling to the death is commonplace in this town. Or maybe not. Well, actually fairly commonplace. He has 3 duels to do, which kind of speaks to the fact that duels are fairly common. A fine day to ye. Would you care for a decent night of pleasure in me arms? 'Tis only a meagre cost for so much. I'd prefer to know how to get into your guild house. I have business to discuss with Lady Galvena. The guild house be for guild folk only. Hire me, sir, and I could take you up to me room within. You wouldn't be wandering about, but you'd be inside. And how much would hiring you cost? Heh. I'd be a girl of no mean skill, if you know what I mean. For 100 gold pieces, I could show you a pleasant time you won't soon forget. 100 gold pieces is an awfully large sum. Is there no way to pay less? Aye, maybe for a handsome face like yours. 50 gold pieces then, but I can go no lower. I have to pay Miss Galvena, you know. Very well, 50 gold pieces it is. Let's go to your room in the guild house. Righto, follow me then, dear. It isn't far from here. Your friends can come too if they like to watch. Alright then, let's get in.
Hey, sexy.
Alright, sir, we're here. Alright, I'm going to go and look around the building. Not a word out of you. What? You can't leave me room, sir. One step out of the door and I'll call the guards on you. Here, how about 100 gold pieces? Will that shut you up? Hi, for 100 gold, I'll just go and fall asleep, so to speak. I have no idea what you plan to do about the guards, sir, but that's your business. Off you go. 100 gold is pretty meaningless to our group. Nothing to loot. What a garbage room. Alright, let's leave.
It shall be.
I didn't even get to recoup my losses. Let's go this way, I guess.
Declare yourself.
Who do you think you are, walking about the ladies' place as if you own it? I'm a new employee from Athkatla. Ha! Any employee of Galvanus would wear her symbol. Kill this fool. Rudy's intruders.
What is my
You are going to deeply regret fighting me. But you will discover that very quickly.
What do you want, groundling?
I have a bear tearing it apart. Which is awesome. I still love my bear so much. It excites me. Coolest NPC I've ever had. Alright, let's see if we have any items of value. Doesn't look like it, but... No. Well, actually, they do. A magical halberd. Excellent.
I will do my best.
What door did we come from? That one, I'm guessing? So let's go in this one and see what's in here.
What's your tale?
How did you get in here? Guards? Eek, help us.
Yes.
There's no guards that are going to save you. They're already dead. I killed them. This looks like a very well-to-do room. Let's go see if we can see if we can recoup some of our stuff. Some of the money we've spent getting in here. No traps, eh? Or potentially no traps, eh? Galvena's key.
On my honor.
All right.
Done.
Now we have a key for some particular reason.
As you ask.
Let's go see what's in this last door here before going in that one. This place looks really sketchy. I don't know if I'd come here for some sweet, sweet lovin'. The roof is like caving in. Hi, front.
Fear me.
It shall be.
I'm afraid that, hey, there's a guild house key. Thank you. Goodbye, front.
Consider it done.
Apparently you can also find Cremmy and get a medallion to get in, but oh well.
Yes, I await your word.
This cell? Anybody? Oh, there's a wizard here. Wait a minute. I like how they didn't even talk to him. Just like ran into the room,
Dead.
bailed out. No one mentions
I shall
anything.
follow your strength.
Always the best way to deal with problems. What's in this door? I wonder. Nothing. Alright. And any loot? 7 whole gold. Very nice. Off to a good start in recouping our losses.
I take no pleasure
And
in
as such,
speaking to
a
what is
sentence
low
of death has
to
been
you.
imposed upon you, Claire. Please, I have served you for years. Why could you not let me go? Sob. Silence. The punishment is severe and immediate. An example shall be made of you, as was made of your husband, Sanik. I should think that... Galvena, we have a guest. So we do. Who are you, man? Where are my useless guards? Dead, as you soon will be too, wench. If he does not hand over yon girlie, make pleasant like a good lass, and mayhap Eltimar the kitten killer won't kill you, though I would not count on it. The girl is soon to be dead, and, regardless, is my property. You have no claim on her. I need some information from her. No, I'm not gonna say that. People are not property. Free her or face my wrath. How bold. Vedek, what do you make of this? Arrogance is a common trait among the dregs of adventuring. Well put. I would say that a lesson in humility is in order. Vedek, begin the lesson. With pleasure. Oh, you made a terrible, terrible mistake, wizard. And, wench. She hit me. I'm gonna tear her face off. Which I think is probably one of the more violent things I've ever said while playing this game. I can't see the body of the wizard. Close the door. I guess you can't.
Yes.
Alright. Does the wizard have any loot, is the
I will
question.
do my best.
Oh, I guess it doesn't. Or it did. We grabbed the wizard's loot, and now we have a flail of +2. Not particularly useful. We have an armor of unidentifiable. And we have a staff of... That's the wrong person. A staff of +2. We should really get that armor identified at some point as well. And a halberd +2. Alright. Nothing particularly good, unfortunately. I still have that Rod of Resurrection kicking around.
What is my
Alright,
task?
Claire, give me the info.
Hello there.
Oh, thank you. She was going to kill me. Did Sanik send you? I must go and find him. I'm sorry to say that Galvena had Sanik killed. I saw the whole thing. Killed? Oh no. Sob. No, why did she have to? Sob. I'm sorry. Sniff. I suspected that she might have him killed, but I didn't want to believe it. He was going to take me away from all of this, but now... I'm very sorry. No, I'm not going to say that. I must be brief. Sanik was killed by Galvena's assassin just before he was about to tell me how I might gain access to the asylum. Sanik supplied spellhold and knew something of its secrets, but I was frightened. I don't know anything about those creepy wizards, and I don't think that I want to. Curses. A friend of mine is trapped within, and I must save her. Is there anyone else who would know how to enter? Well, the captain of Sanik's merchant vessel might know. His name is Golan, which is one letter from Goblin. He is a good man, and may take me away from here now that Sanik is dead. Then let us go see him. God's willing, you will find safety, and I will be able to save my friend. Where is he? He will be near the docks. I shall take you to him. Come. Alright, sweet. Free traveling to where we need to go.
Hello there.
Captain Golan, is that you? Claire, we've been searching all over you for you since Sanik was murdered. Are you all right? Who have you brought with you? I'm okay now. Galvena nearly killed me to make an example to the other girls. This is the man who saved me. Then we are in his debt. Thank you, friend, for saving Claire. Is there anything that we can do to repay you? If Sanik were still alive, he would offer you his life. A reward would do nicely for rescuing yon lass. She may not have her sweetheart, but she has her freedom, and I'd be thinking that'd be worth something, aye? Certainly. Please take this gold. It is all that I have, but I offer it with pleasure. One more thing. Do you know how I might enter the asylum? A friend is trapped within and must be saved. Sanik was going to tell me, but was slain by Galvena's assassin. Spellhold. Well now, I'm not sure you would even want to go there. People that go in don't usually come back out again. But I see you are determined, so be it. I'll say what I know, though it won't be much, or it won't be of tremendous help. Only 2 kinds of people get in there, the cowled wizards and deviants. people with special conditions of the mind. How do the magical deviants get admitted? Well, on the mainland, you would have to cause one heck of a magical disturbance, and if you survive the Cowled Wizard reprisal, you might get sent there. Here on the Isle itself, we don't work like that. Don't care about magic. Desharik uses spellhold for other reasons. Dumps his enemies there, sometimes friends too. Other than troublemakers, the asylum also holds mages and others with actual mental instabilities. They can prove quite dangerous and are better locked away. A little too much salt water can taint the mind, and it is not uncommon for someone to lose their grip. Desharik is the one that can order them confined. Prove to be unstable, and Desharik may send you there. The trip will not be gentle, though. His chambers are a good ways west of here. A large building tucked against the hills. Tell the doorman I sent you. And what about the Cowled Wizards on the Isle? How do they get in? There's really only one representative of the Cowled Wizards here, and he's long since given up their rigid discipline. This place doesn't suit it. His name is Perth the Adept, and he is seemingly free to come and go from Spellhold all he wants. Uses a wardstone to pass the gates, I think. You might, convince him to give it up. He might take a bribe, but likely your meeting with him will have to be violent. Thank you for your help. That is all I needed to know. Alright then. Still don't know why you'd want to get in there. I've heard even more screams than usual from there. However, I thank you for your assistance. You're very welcome. Let's go find Perth and kill him. We're going to do both ways. I want to show you guys both ways to get in. So first we're going to go find Perth, and then we're going to go talk to Desharik. Deshanik? Whatever his name was. No, it's definitely Desharik. Alright, let's go up here. His house is one of these ones. I think it might be this one, or possibly one right here. I lose track of those sometimes. I really wish our bear would level up. He's getting closer though. I want him to be an awesome bear of death. I kind of wish we got him earlier in the game now, but oh well, live and learn.
In the name of the
This is him.
I am here to keep order.
Is it time once again for the experiments? I await your instruction, Warden. I wonder if I might have a moment of your time. I seek information. A moment? No, all the moments are together. All together and with another. I have no moments. You are in the company with Eltamar the Kitten Killer. The likeness of who to recognize have been given to me in my head. Eltamar the Kitten Killer. Eltamar the Kitten Killer. This fool is not thinking for himself. A stronger mind has dominated his. Look at his eyes. Eltamar the Kitten Killer. If the subject is encountered, do not hesitate to test his limits. These are valuable parameters for study. Now settle down. Are you in control of yourself? Perhaps I can help you. Test of limits. Yes, test of limits. He is apparently not going to calm down. Eat magic missile, chump! Oh. He got his spell off, and now he's safe from attacks for now. Did he fireball me? What a jerk. Oh no, my bear is confused. That is a grim situation. We'll keep everyone away from the bear until the coast is clear.
Certainly.
Maybe I can dispel it.
You are lucky I'm here.
Ooh, a
Fear not.
trap.
I'm watching. I can do that.
You're okay, bear. Just wait there for the confusion to wear out. You'll be fine. Oh, I just realized our bear is going to get horribly mangled against the mind flayers later. I didn't even consider that when picking him up. He has like no intelligence. Okay, we found a wardstone and a book of infinite spells. What that does, we'll have to get identified. It's actually a book that it has spells on a page, and when you use them, I think it either runs out or you have the opportunity to flip the page, and the next page will be a different spell. However, you cannot go back, so once you flip a page, that spell that was on that page is gone forever. I think that's how it works. We'll identify it and take a quick look. It's been a little while since I've done Bryn Law, actually. I usually end up burning out a little bit earlier than this.
Disturb my meditations.
The bitch queen of the deeps welcomes you to her house, mortals. Do you seek her favor in your travels? I do. What services have you available? And by burnout, I don't mean like I get sick of the game. I usually play solo playthroughs, and either another game comes along, because solo playthroughs are very time consuming. You have to plan your fights very carefully. It involves a lot of resting, and you just have to be super, super careful. Will you buy my sweet leather armor? No, of course not. What's my book of spells got? Alright. This ancient tome creaks as you open it. Each page of the Book of Infinite Spells contains a spell described in layman's terms, easy enough for a thief, a cleric, or even a fighter to understand and cast it. Each spell on a page can be cast once per day. The second function of the book is to turn to a different page of the book. This allows for the possibility of getting a better spell. However, once the page has been turned, the previous spell is lost forever unless it happens to appear again. Be warned, once you turn the last page of the book, you are stuck with that spell. The spell on this page is Fireball. Awesome.
On my honor, yes?
We now have practically unlimited fireballs. I don't know if you can use it only once per day. But maybe we can just use it over and over again, which would be kind of awesome.
What is my task?
We'll try it out.
Shall be.
If it is the case that we have infinite fireballs now, it's going to be pretty cool, to be honest. But other than that,
On my honor.
another bandit, really? Other than that, we might have to flip the page at some point just to see what else we get.
Consider it done.
I do want to know what the other spells are. There's a lot of stairs in this place, you'll discover. It's a very tiered town.
Yes?
It reminds me sort of Greece, actually, a little bit. The architecture isn't super similar, but the town layout is sort of similar. Pirate door guard, we'll go see him in a minute.
What is my task?
There was a side quest I wanted to do in this town, and I'm going to try and find the person involved really quickly. If I can't, not a big deal. Do you have to say anything? Nope. Same thing as last time, waiting for his employees. If we can't find it, not a big deal. It's not a huge quest, and it's not of particularly large value, but I'm hoping that we can find it with any luck. I don't remember exactly where to pick it up. Maybe down on the docks? We're looking for the kid that pickpocketed us, basically. We'll wander along the docks. What do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, mate.
Hello, mate. What's the good word then? Callahan, I be, Scourge of the Seven Seas. Well met. What is it you do here in Bryn Law? Smuggling, mostly. A bit of petty theft when I be bored. You know, the usual. Of course, the usual. What do you know about the asylum? Nothing, sir. I don't be dealing with such and the like. Callahan, I'll smuggle some olive oil for ya, if you wish. Forget it. Is there anything of interest happening here in the town? Aye, 'tis a place of adventure, Brynnlaw is. If by adventure you mean drinking and other shore leave activities, why, the crew of the Bleeding Mary just got in, drinking up a storm, they is. That does sound exciting. I'll be leaving now. As you have it, darn to get your pantaloons in a knot. I will not do so. Alright, looks like I can't find the kid. He might be down here. We'll go take a quick peek, just to take a look. And kill a pirate
solid hit.
who's in our way. Damn pirates. Get off my boat. Dock, whatever. I guess it's not really my dock either, but I'm gonna claim it as mine. Who are you, Ginia?
I'm a fine-looking strumpet, ain't I?
Please, sir, do you have any money to spare? I can't go back to the guild until I have something. Of course I can spare a coin. Why is it that you worry about returning home empty-handed? You seem like a good person. I will tell you if you promise not to tell Cremmy. Of course, I wouldn't want to get you in trouble. I should begin with my name, Ginia. I grew up here in Bryn Law. My father was a tailor until he was killed, and my mother is long dead. My lord, things have not always been like this. Bryn Law was once a pleasant town, though my memories have may be influenced by happier times in my own life. Go on. Regardless, life was hard, but it had its pleasures. We lived on fish and our produce. The asylum offered employment to many of us. Then the pirates arrived, led by the despot Desharik. Desharik had lost a war with another pirate king. Forced to this island, his ships invaded the town. They took our homes. The shark killed our mayor and dumped his body into the sea. We were forced out into the streets. We begged the asylum to offer us shelter, but the wizards within locked their doors against us. My father could take no more injustice. He tried to get back into our house and was executed for breaking the law of the pirates. Once they've stolen something, the owner has no claim on it. The shark said we would have to pay for our father's crime. He gave us to Kremi, his lieutenant, as a reward for service. He put me to work as a courtesan for the drunken pirates. It's horrible, sir. He says that he'll kill my brother, or Asan, if I don't do it. That is outrageous. Worry not, girl. Only point the way, and Kremi shall worry you no more. What's the point, sir? If Kremi dies, you will only get in trouble, and the shark will just give us someone else or kill us. Give us to someone else or kill us. I can handle the trouble, girl. Perhaps I could help you escape as well. Do you have an exit at all? There is no escape for Asan and me. There is a smuggler who will take us, but we cannot afford to pay him. There is nowhere to run on this island. Where is the smuggler? I will pay for you and your brother's passage. I will also ensure Kremi never bothers you again. Kremi can be found near the inn. The smuggler's name is Callahan. He will be near the docks. Thank you for your offer, but please be careful. Alright, Kremi. It's time to eat sword. And then we'll go buy her some passage. This is technically a good quest, but I want the experience, so... By the way, I know it's pronounced experience. I just say experience for funsies, which also is an awesome word. I'm a busy man, friend. Why don't you go and bother someone else? There's no need for that. I found the man I'm looking for. Why would you be looking for me? I don't even know you. It isn't worth the time it takes to give you reasons. Suffice to say, I will kill you. You're messing with the wrong man, fool. I'm not really. Goodbye. That is a disheartening kill. Hey, a medallion. We don't need it anymore, but, you know, we did something good with our... If history shows us to be bad people, at least we did something good for one person. We're also out of time. We'll do this in the next video. I'm going to save here. We are Let's Play 52-ish? I don't know, something like that. If you guys have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.